Hi, I'm Andrew, and in this video on beating breast cancer naturally, I would like to talk to you about enhancing your immune system with foods and supplements. But before we get into what you can do to enhance the immune system, once again, the brief medical disclaimer, if I can, I am not a medical doctor. So anything that you find interesting that we talk about on this video, go and do your own research, talk to your medical professionals, and then make your own decisions and proceed from there. Okay, apart from that, also these videos, please share them with anyone that you think may find them of value. And this one in particular being with the immune system, it is not just for breast cancer, it's also for the colds and flus and of course the coronavirus. So there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm going to go through it as quickly as I can. I will mention what I believe to be the most important ones first. And then I'll get into the other ones that you may consider as well. Okay, so moving right along from there. So the immune system, when it's functioning properly, it protects the body against bacterial and viral infections. And it also helps in destroying cancer cells and other foreign substances. So if the immune system is weakened or it becomes weak for whatever reason, its ability to defend the body also weakens. And that allows pathogens, like the common cold and the flu and other viruses, and of course cancer, to enter the body and set up a home, basically. So now, foods and supplements that can help you boost your immune system. No particular order, but all necessary. Let's start with raw garlic. Now, garlic in the diet is very, very beneficial. However, cooking garlic can destroy some of its health-promoting compounds. So one way to get around this, if you don't want to eat raw garlic and smell somewhat like a garlic plant, is to get kyolic garlic supplements. They typically come in a capsule form. Kyolic garlic has been aged naturally, and that actually increases its antioxidant levels and enhances the garlic's immune boosting powers. And of course, it has the added benefit of also being odorless or almost odorless. So a lot of reasons to perhaps choose kyolic garlic over raw, but raw, use it in your cooking as well. And, any type of garlic is better than no garlic at all. Along with its action against bacterial and viral infections and anti-inflammatory activity, there's also studies that finding that garlic plays a role in preventing cancers in different organs. So if you've already got cancer, yes, I know I just said it prevents cancer, and that's what the studies have shown, but there's every indication that it also helps you in recovering from cancer. So get into the garlic. The more you eat, the better. Next one on the list, highly, highly important, vitamin C. Vitamin C has many important roles in our body, including as an antioxidant, an immune enhancer, and as a cellular energy builder. Vitamin C supplements is recommended because it's almost impossible to get the amount of vitamin C that you need in your daily diet. So look at your vitamin C supplements, particularly if you know your immune system is under functioning. And if you're supplementing, take around 2 to 3 grams of vitamin C a day. Next one would be zinc, very important. Many people have a deficiency in zinc. Zinc is implicated in a lot of health issues in the body because it is one of the very necessary nutrients. It's a trace element. It's essential for cells of the immune system. And a deficiency in zinc affects the ability of your T cells and other immune cells to function properly. Zinc can be found in foods like red meat, chicken, fish, dairy, eggs, legumes, sunflowers, and pumpkin seeds. But it is recommended to take a zinc supplement as well. And if you are taking a supplement, take around about 45 milligrams a day. Next supplement would be selenium. Also very important. Some studies have suggested that people with low selenium levels are at greater risk of bladder, breast, colon, rectum, lung, and prostate cancer. So go and get a selenium supplement and also include that into your supplement regime. Next one would be vitamin A. Now, experts have long known that vitamin A plays a role in infections and maintaining mucosal mucosal surfaces by influencing certain subcutaneous categories of the T cells and B cells and the cytokines. Now, vitamin A deficiency is associated with an impaired immunity and an increased risk of infectious disease. So, highly, highly important to also have vitamin A in there. Vitamin Bs. Now, there's several vitamin Bs. We'll start with vitamin B2. Now, there's some evidence that vitamin B2 enhances resistance to bacterial infections in mice. And what that means in terms of enhancing immune response in humans is unclear, but what is clear is that the body needs vitamin B2 to be a healthy body. So you need to be looking at your vitamin B2. Vitamin B6, there are several studies that suggest that vitamin B6 deficiency can depress aspects of the immune response, and that can have spin-offs into the T and B cells, etc. So supplementing with moderate doses of vitamin B6 to help address any deficiencies is highly recommended. Some studies, however, have shown that megadosing on vitamin B6 doesn't seem to produce any additional benefits. Next one, highly important in your ramping up your immune system, would be vitamin D. Now, you can get vitamin D from the sun, that's fine. If you do go out in the sun, and you need to get a reasonable amount of sunlight, in a couple of minutes is not going to do it, but spend your time in the sun and then don't immediately go and wash any sweat, etc. off the body, because the vitamin D forms on the skin and then is slowly absorbed. So keep that in mind. Now, vitamin D has an ability to fight off other diseases, and if you're taking it in a supplement form, you might want to look at a vitamin D3, for instance. But there's many studies that indicate that it is a very important vitamin for your immune system. So get your vitamin D, put that one on the list. The next vitamin will be vitamin E. A study involving subjects aged over 65 showing that a daily dose of vitamin E of around about 30 micrograms, 30 to 200 micrograms, increased antibody response to hepatitis B and tetanus vaccines. So it's if it increases the antibody responses, it's going to be helpful for your entire immune system. And of course, there's lots of other studies on vitamin E and all areas of immunity. So get the vitamin E. Next one would be iodine. Iodine helps regulate the immune system. It fights infections. It enhances the immune function by helping remove toxic chemicals and biological toxins, and it suppresses autoimmunity. So you need to make sure that your iodine levels are up. You can get iodine from seafood, but it could be a good idea to supplement with it. Next one would be spirulina. Spirulina is considered a sea vegetable. It's a type of sea algae. It's considered a superfood due to its extraordinary health-promoting elements. Now, spirulina can stimulate immune function. It's anti-cancerous, and it's rich in nutrients such as iron and selenium, which are, of course, powerful antioxidants in the body. So you can get spirulina in capsules or tablets, or you can get it in powdered form. You can put it into smoothies, etc., etc. Iron. Not everybody is deficient in iron, but if you are, you need to take more of it. Iron helps your body carry oxygen to cells around the body. Now, cancer thrives in a low oxygen environment, so the more oxygen you can get into the body, the better. So if you're low in iron, you definitely need to increase your iron. One of the more easily absorbed forms of iron is heme iron, Heme, and that is quite abundant in lean poultry, chicken and turkey, as well as in red meats, and of course in livers, which is a good, probably the best source of natural iron. Otherwise you can get supplement forms of it. Next one to put on the list would be turmeric. I love turmeric. Turmeric is possibly, as far as scientific studies go, the most therapeutic herb on the planet today. Turmeric contains your vitamin B6 and lots of other minerals. It has like potassium, manganese, and iron. It plays an important role in the functioning of different body systems, and it also contains curcumin, which is a very valuable antioxidant and an anti-inflammatory. And turmeric has been shown in numerous studies to have anti-cancer actions. And there are some studies indicating that it actually helps chemotherapy work better. So turmeric needs to be something that you need to consider. Close cousin to turmeric is ginger. Now, according to Ayurvedic traditions, ginger warms the body and helps to break down the accumulation of toxins in the organs. So that's particularly in the lungs and the sinuses. So Ayurveda also believes that ginger helps to cleanse the lymphatic system. In the likes of breast cancer, that's very important. Anything that you can do to cleanse the lymphs is going to help with breast cancer, for instance. Because the lymph system is like our sewage system, but it's not that easy to get it to drain at some time. So anything that helps that process has got to be good to be taking. So it also helps keep your airways open, and it prevents an accumulation of toxins that may increase your risk of other infections. If that was all that you did, those ones that I've already listed, you would be your immune system would be really, really happy. Now, from here on, there's some other things that I will list that are also important. Like I'm going to talk about probiotics, and that's also very important. But these are all important, but I mean, there's a limit to how much you can perhaps take. So if you only took the ones that I've already mentioned, happy days. Otherwise, you could consider things like ginseng. Now, ginseng, it's not clear how ginseng actually works, but there's many claims on how good ginseng is in stimulating the immune function, and it's been a herb that has been used for centuries. So definitely ginseng can be helpful. Medicinal mushrooms, there's quite a few of them, around about 7 or 8. There's like turkey tail and shiitake and maitake, chaga. Quite a few. You can buy them in supplement form. Doubtful if you'll get them in the grocery store. I've never seen them there, but if you can, happy days. A recent study did show that the concentrated extracts of the shiitake mushroom enhanced immune function in women with breast cancer. So there's studies there that support the use of medicinal mushrooms, so you may want to consider that. Next one would be graviola. Graviola is a natural immune booster. It has been traditionally used to kill parasites, support the liver, reduce fevers, and help treat colds and flus. And it's also used in some of the anti-cancer protocols. So graviola is another important one. Probiotics. It's now known that good bacteria in the gut really affects your immune system. Like 80% of your immune system, they believe, comes from the gut and the microbiome in there. So you really need to be doing everything that you can to make sure you have a healthy gut. So eating healthy, yes, but putting in good probiotics at the same time. So a healthy gut helps build new cells, helps your T cells. Exactly how probiotics interact with the immune system components isn't really known, but it has been shown time and time again that it's hugely helpful. So buying probiotics, try and get one with a good quality strain of probiotics that has multiple strains within it. There's something over 100 different types of beneficial bacteria in the gut, but you'll be lucky if you find a probiotic strain with more than about 7 or 8. But just get the one with the most probiotics in it possible. Next, you might want to consider some green tea. Green tea is a powerful source of antioxidants. The antioxidants in green tea are called polyphenols. And one of the major things in there also is I always have trouble with this, catechins, something like that. Sorry. Anyway, doesn't really matter. But the study has found that green tea has the ability to destroy influenza and the common cold viruses. However, if you're drinking green tea, don't put milk in it, because the proteins in milk will bind with the catechins, which reduces or makes it completely lose its antioxidant properties. So, don't put the milk in. And that's about it. Just briefly some other key herbs that naturopaths and herbalists commonly use to strengthen the immune system and offer protection against colds and flus, etc., include such things as astragalus, echinacea, and olive leaf. So they're all helpful as well. And finally, all orange, yellow, and red-coloured fruits and vegetables. They're rich sources of beta-carotene, and they're known as immune protective actions. By acting on different components in the immune system, beta-carotene helps the body fend off infections quite effectively. So make sure you include a lot of papaya, carrots, red pumpkins, beetroots, etc. in your diet, and it will help keep your immune system running smoothly. And that's it for this video. Before I go, please, if you think that found that what's in this video to be helpful, anybody that you know with cancer or otherwise that you believe may be able to benefit from this, please hit the share button, send it to them, or copy and paste the link, send it to them that way. But get the information out on this video, because it's my goal, it's the goal of this Facebook group, and hopefully it's the goal of everybody within the Facebook group to help as many people as we possibly can with cancer. And if we can help people without cancer that have other health issues, including a dodgy immune system at the same time, then happy days. That's about it. At the bottom of this video, I'll just put a quick list in point form of the different things that I've mentioned, so you don't necessarily have to go back and listen to it again if you want to write down notes. And apart from that, have a wonderful day, stay positive, and we'll see you on the next video.